Hello and welcome back to the last episode in this City Skylines Frozen City Challenge. My name's Root. Let's get cracking. Let's have a chat about the series, what went well, what went wrong, and what we do differently next time. And as you can see, this is just one big problem. The inflow to the city was, it all went wrong, and we're about to hit my max. I'm thinking that we might get to 41 or 42,000 at its absolute greatest. That'll be about it. But I'm pretty happy with this. 40,000, and it's got issues. It's got issues left, right, and centre. You can see, ironically, that we have very, very high demand for offices or industry. And this has come out of left field just in the last kind of 5 minutes as I've been sitting here watching the thing go. Now I want to show you something. Nope, that's not the one. This is the one. You can see that my offices, I don't have enough of them. You can see that I've got, kind of major ones through here. You can see the office level isn't very high. I've got a couple of high level ones in here. And these employ many people. And they're very, very good, as opposed to say like a level 2, which isn't as good. And I'm thinking that just the total number of industry in the city isn't enough. You can see that our residential has been leveling up strongly, and same with our commercial, but the offices really haven't followed suit. And that's because apparently that they're not covered by enough services. It needs to be covered by more services. Now I'm presuming that means like public transport and the like. But what else went wrong? Well, obviously, dumb decisions aside, I think we over-allowed on power. We've got over double of what we... We've got over double of what we actually need, so I'm thinking that we could have ditched one of them and just ran with what we had. Water, considerably over the top there, and one of them isn't even connected, just to add to the over allowance there. What else? Garbage we over allowed, so for 40,000 people we've got 180 garbage. And I'm thinking that as our kind of citizens became more educated, they produce less garbage. That plus the recycling policy really got it down for us, so that was a good move. One thing I'd probably do is I'd cut down on the number of incinerators and add in a landfill, so that there was somewhere for the garbage to go if we went on over the top. Moving right along, I think we overkilled things on the death care side of things. We've got way too many crematoriums. We never need all of them. This game won't last into a situation where we've got lots of people dying. It's all about boom, and then record your highest number. With regard to healthcare, we're right on the edge there, so I'm pretty happy with that. The placement could use work. If I did it again, I'd probably move. Well, actually, I probably wouldn't need it if I just deleted those two water tanks. Fire has been a null issue the entire time. We've had one building burn down and that's it. Again, I'd probably work on placement, try and move this one to the left a little bit and cover this industrial area, which is a much higher threat than the offices and what was going to be buildings, residential buildings over there. Crime, never an issue. Went okay. I'm thinking that if this city got to anything bigger though, we'd need a third, because we do see some pockets of crime starting to poke up. Now, the education wasn't exactly what I hoped for. You can see now we've got plenty of capacity, which is excellent. We're educating plenty of our Sims, and they've moved through the system and become quite intelligent. And that means that we can support quite a high level of building now and a high level of office if we can get the services. Now the next thing we'll cover is public transport. Public transport, we didn't really hit the mark. The biggest kind of, shall we say, annoyance for me was that my subway system just didn't work out. So we had the lines, I thought I put them in a good spot. I didn't. We really just haven't got the response from the citizens. The buses, however, did do quite strongly, and for the most part, there's lots and lots of people waiting around at the bus stops waiting for the buses to arrive. So that's a good thing. You can see here just how many people are standing around waiting. So waiting people is always a good thing. What else? Well, the bus depots. I got a couple of them stationed around the city, so that we had the numbers when we needed them. And the public transport could really use work. I feel if we improved public transport, we would then really be able to cut down on a lot of the traffic. You can see through here we're getting quite busy. Indeed, some of this is at a complete standstill, as evidenced by the bright red. So parts of the city, yeah, really struggling, especially through this middle thoroughfare. So this would require a major redesign. Moving right along. What else do we have to look at? Land value went up and then come back down again. It's now settled at 50 plex per month. So we have that, which is nice. We've got pollution. The average drinking water pollution, not good. And that's because we camped it right on top of that pollution source. I don't know really what else to tell you. I've enjoyed it. I've had fun. I'm not going to come back to it. I think that'll be everything though. So thank you very much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you around. If you have a challenge for me for City Skylines, be sure to let me know, because I'd love to give it a crack. Just put it in the comments and I'll do my best to get to it. Until next time, thank you for joining me.